while we're going on, just unmute yourself and shout away. I will answer any outstanding issues. It's interesting that about range kind of dropping, I suppose, especially as the soprano section. You often have like some notes that kind of go a little bit up, but it is certainly a thing of practice. I know over this last year, I probably had more time, so I've been practicing going higher. Like I've lost some, like once I'm warmed up, I've lost the lower end of where I could sing, but on a good day, I'm kind of very comfortably squeaking notes out up quite high. They don't always sound very nice, but the more practice you do, the higher you will get. So even just practicing singing that kind of childish, I put on a childish voice or childlike voice, and all those kind of things. Anyway, here we are. Some Enchanted Evening. I cannot remember who suggested this, so if it was one of you, my apologies, but it is a good suggestion. I think it'd be a lovely and nice and wonderful arrangement. It's a nice song anyway. You can't really go wrong with it. Anyway, Some Enchanted Evening. So we're starting on what would be so in this key. We're in the key of E flat. Do, re, mi, fa, so. So I'm going to sing it down the octave so you can sing it up there still. Some enchanted evening. And I'll just sing it down here for the sake of your ears as well as my voice. Some, 2, 3. Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room. Then we have a little break while the altos and basses take over. So there already we have that top E flat, as well as the D before. And I mentioned this to the altos also, the vowel on stranger. So we say stranger, but really in this context it needs to be stranger. You may see a stranger. You know, so it's more open. You may see a stranger across. So it's closer to that open ah sound than the which will just sound quite tight and closed up that height. And then you have this break, which is quite handy, really, because you've sung high, and then the altos have the and somehow you know even then, and you come back in on the C. That somewhere you'll see her again and again. So this time going up to the F there, so you've had this little break. You can prepare and that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room. Again, going up high, on kind of closed vowels as well. Someone may be laughing, almost like laughing, and then laughing. You don't want that narrow sound because you need as much space when you're higher up. You just need a lot more space in the kind of so it's the larynx, but the space there, the pharynx. You need more space in the pharynx for that sound. Someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across across a crowded room. Again, a break while they carry on. And night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Again, going up high there to the F again. The sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. So it has a nice curve on the melody line too, so you don't have to be up there too long, which is quite nice as well. So it's up to the higher notes, kind of get to them and then kind of relax down again. Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. So you've got a little break before that line, which is good again because you need some little bit of power to get you through and support to get through the try there as it grows in volume. Then we're on to the next again. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own, or all through your life you may dream all alone. Another difficult passage there range-wise because there's a little more up, continually up in that range. And make her your own, or all through your life you may dream all alone. I think it's important to say not to try and force it. One thing about singing higher as well is that it shouldn't be pushed out because you don't want to damage any of the neck muscles or any of the larynx or any of the voice box, which can be easily done. To take it nice and softly. If the high notes don't come at this point, they will with repeated singing. Then the ending part. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. The top note there. Ooh. Which is lovely, and I really like that last line. Never let her go. And nicely off. You will see a little circle above that note at the end. Well, these are just optional notes. We won't be singing those. I think it was a little too much, but that'll be lovely, and we can really. It's a good little test of using the upper range, and I think it'll stand to us as we go on. Are there any questions around it or any thoughts before we kind of just go through it once more? Do we like the song? So I've got some nods, some head shakes, some screams of. I like it. I think it's a nice one. Depending on the arrangement, I think this will work quite nicely for the group. But it is a nice song. The important thing I think is just good sustained breath to get it through the long lines, and also that we don't drag it, because it can be very. It can be one of those songs that falls into the thing of. and we're on the floor already. So if we can move it a little bit as we, so it says slowly with expression. So, but that doesn't mean dragging it along the floor. So we'll go again from that point after the 4-bar intro. Some, 2, 3. Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room. Our 4 bars rest. That somewhere you'll see her again and again. So the end of that is different to the other sections. Da 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 da, again and again. It goes up, and then next verse. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room. Night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. So that MS comes after, on the 4th beat of that bar. Dreams. Yeah, and so you see the difference there. Laughter will sing in your dreams. The dreams ends on the tonic, and again we come up to the 3rd. And we have 2 bars off. We're back in with the fools give you reasons wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own, or all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. Very good. Yeah, that could be very, very nice indeed. Any thoughts on that before we leave it? We move on to something else. Not quite. Mary?
That's seriously high.
Isn't it?
Oh, I'm going to have to suck a zoob before I do that one.
Yeah, it's a high one, all right. Yeah, I think it's important then to say about it in terms of don't put any strain on the voice with it, because it's so easy to do. Now this isn't high at all. I think I was involved in this arrangement, so I knew better. Yeah, singing high. It really is. It really is something. Take a nice slow progress at it, and it'll come within no time. Or it might take a little longer. That's fine too. Here we go. So and it is a possibility too that we could always. I don't think that goes too low. From what I can just remember now, I don't think it goes too low for anyone. So if it is, that has proved to be just like a little too much of a strain on the sopranos, we'll just bring it down a key or two, and it'll be fine as well. Anyway, Titanium. This is a great song. This is one I'm sorry we didn't get to sing this year because we were quite close to it, and we would have like shaken the walls of the choral festival with it a bit, which would have been fun. But we want to get back to. The altos thought this might be a good one for the recording project in some ways as well, but if you have any thoughts on that, send them on to the committee and that. Anyway, again, we're in E flat here. Starting on me. Do, re, mi. So let's go steadily through this and come back to any parts. 1, 2, 3. You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. Altos and bass take over. We're back in 3, 4, 1. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. Off again. And we come back in on the note we just left there. But all your bullets ricochet on the door. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. And we're to the dancing part. Yeah, so it's quite a little bit high there just for those top E flats, but it's in the context of the song, it's quite nice and easily done. So then we have the dancing section, and we're back in. Cut me down, but it's you have further to fall. Just that line again. Cut me down, but it's you have further to fall. And once more on that. Cut me down, but it's you who'll have further to fall. Then we have the break, and we come right back in and raise your voice. 3, 4, 1. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Just that again. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. Back to this again. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. I'm titanium. 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm titanium. Stone hard machine gun, firing at the ones who run. 1, 2. Stone hard as bulletproof glass. And so that part there, and then we're into the ending sequence. So this is probably the tricky part of the song, or one of. So we come into off the back of this. I'm titanium, stone hard machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone hard as bulletproof glass. So it's kind of like just a little re-articulation of that C. And I remember this little rest here. So after 1, 2 run, there's 2 beats off. 1, 2 run, 1, 2 stone heart before you come back in again. So let's go over this once more, really slowly. I am titanium, stone hard, machine gun, firing at the ones who run. 1, stone hard as bulletproof glass. And then we're into this section. 3, 4, 1. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. This repeats again, so that repeats once, twice again, until everyone is kind of joined in. So we won't need to labour that. And then around here, I think this is bar 113, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Around 115, I remember us writing in another I am titanium. And then to finish with, we have and then just one more to finish. I am titanium. Which would be a nice big ending. So yeah, are there any questions before we kind of run through this again? I feel like it should be generally okay, but there can always be the odd part that catches us. Again, a couple of high notes, but fear thee not. We shall overcome them. Again, so from the start, after 4 bars, we're on the. If anybody wants to unmute themselves and sing along, feel free. Any takers on that? Have a go. It won't sound in time with me, but it'll sound fine anyway. No brave souls tonight. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we got Marguerite. Good, fair play. Okay. We have a nice duet. Okay, here we go. From that G again. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. You take over there. We're back in 3, 4, 1. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. Back into the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. While dancing ensues, we return. Cut me down. 3, 4, 1. Cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Off for a couple of bars. Back down, raise your voice. 3, 4, 1. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Off for a couple of bars. Back into the chorus. 3, 4, 1. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm titanium. 3, 4, 1, two, three, four, one. I am titanium, stone hard, machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone hard as bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. I'm titanium. I'm titanium. Cool. Yeah, it's good fun. And that's one of those songs that kind of really needs to be done live. I think it kind of doesn't really come across in the Zoom so well. Kind of feels more like a really kind of a nice lively piece. But that'd be fantastic when we get back. Yeah, any more questions or points around this that we need to? I think we're pretty okay with it, aren't we? Good. Nobody else came in, did they, during this time? Didn't have anybody else come in. Great. Okay, we'll look at...
I was just singing along, but I didn't turn on the mic.
Oh, fair play. How'd you find it,
I
Colette?
keep singing along. It's lovely. It's lovely. We did that quite a bit already.
We did, yeah.
It's good to go through it there because you know, you're kind of able to focus more on the bits that we're weren't much attention to. You know, you're kind of in the midst of a whole crowd singing together. You know.
Yeah, that's true, and especially at this stage. Yeah, and when we have so many songs, it's quite easy to forget how a lot of things go, even though we might have done a lot of work on them.
Colette, I'm just surprised that you're only singing along with that one. I have the mic off and I'm singing along with all of them. And I'm just surprised the dog hasn't started howling here because of the racket.
I've been worried in case the men in white coats will be coming to me in a minute.
You never know. Although I doubt it. Okay, we'll have a look at God Only Knows. This meeting will cut off in about 5 minutes, I think. So we'll come back in on the same link after 5 minutes when it cuts us out. Again, this is another one. I think this is another one that would be lovely for a group recording. Kind of, there's a good message in it as well as there is in Titanium. They both have that very uplifting kind of vibe, you know. So we've loads of choices there. Again, I'm not sure how much we did this live. I think we might have only done it in rehearsal, really. I don't remember doing it live anyway. So this starts off with the tenors and basses singing away, and we come here into the second verse. If you... So I'll sing down the octave for now as well. If you should ever leave me, though life would still go on, believe me, the world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? And God only knows what I'd be without you. Just a little twist there at the end. What I'd be without you, as the melody passes the other part. So fairly straightforward there. The altos have some nasty harmonies underneath these, so they, but you have a nice melody on top. It sounds pretty good. Once more from there, 2, 3, 4. If you should ever leave me, though life would still go on, believe me, The world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? And God only knows what I'd be without you. So come in there. So this is the staggered part. So the tenors have the early part. So the and the bass is coming after that. So just your part here. Again, 3, 4. Once more, 3, 4. This reminds me. This tune reminds me of something. I can't think of what it's. Some children's tune. Anyway. Just go through that once more, just slowly. We can slide up that. My Bonnie lies. And remember to take those kind of breaths where you have them there on those little quaver rests between. And then we carry on with the melody with between us and the tenors. And God only knows what I'd be without you. And passes back to the altos and basses. Da, 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 da. We're back in. The world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? And then we're out for a little bit while the altos have their their line here that repeats. So this is the lines that build on top of each other. So they have God only knows what I'd be without you twice. So then before they come in with their God only knows, you come in with a what on the same note. God, what? You come in just before them. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. What could I be without you? God only knows what I'd be